My family is at risk. They are threatened. They are in peril because of the treasonous officers of this nation, of Blue ISIS, of Grant County, Washington, the treasonous judges, the treasonous prosecutors who have no concept of law, nor do they care about law. They only care about winning. And so I didn't go to court today. Number one, because I am in real danger from these insane, mentally ill psychopaths who use people with guns held to our head and then say, we are the law. But it's more than that, you guys. We have to stop recognizing these people. We have to stop acting like they're sane. We have to stop pretending that people need to argue for their rights. Your rights are inherent. They belong to you. And any judge or official that seeks to violate them should themselves be charged. In fact, Prosecutor Mark Fedorak and Garth Dano and the judge and the officers, they have committed multiple felonies, not simply under the Constitution, but under federal statute, such as 18 U.S.C. 241 and 242. They have conspired maliciously to hurt those that they want to silence. They have conspired to lie, to perjure, and to commit crimes, from what we're seeing in these reports.
Government. It's not freedom. It's not justice. It's not okay. And it's time to say no more. Extra content. Oh yeah, just enjoying the sights. I'm tasting it. She's tearing it out. It's looking good.
So where in the world is Gavin Seim? Somewhere warm, somewhere nice, somewhere away from...
Officer Pat Canby arrests me for filming him and calling him a crook. He then steals my phone, which has the only evidence of the fact that I committed no crime whatsoever. I'm taken into jail, and my family has to pay $2,000 to get me out. Then I'm taken before a Grant County judge. And despite there being zero evidence of a crime and her zero ability to articulate probable cause, allows the charges to continue. So I'm just gonna do this like we're going on a road trip, because we are. That's what we're doing. We're heading south.
Men of honor do not simply let other people be abused. And men of honor also don't sit idly by while their families are taken away, their lives are taken away for no just cause. Men of honor do not need to pretend that the orders of tyrant, fascist, mentally ill psychopaths need to be followed.
I'm really annoyed about going on a long road trip without all my medicinals. I mean, come on, this is like the best collection of medicinals probably on this side of the state. Hey, you guys ready to go on a little trip?
Yeah!
Ready, Titus?
Shoe on.
Oh, put your shoe on. Are you ready to go road tripping? Oh, you gotta get your shoe on first.
Good? Okay, I got JoJo's. I got some cheese sticks for the road trip warriors. Making some miles. What do you think? We good?
Yeah.
Some cookies, because we may need to push through for a few days, so let's grab like one of each of these. We got berry and fig, strawberry, because those are legit, right? Let's just keep going. Nobody's flagging us. Keep going. Watch me go around stuff.
Yep, you're clear. Wait, what?
Okay. So give me the phone to my friend, please, amigo.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Gracias.
You want my friend?
Gracias.
Go
left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Got your Mexican papers. All right, so you can probably tell that my demeanor is much different. We're down here taking a winter road trip away from the cold of the north and Washington and the cold of blue terror and abusers that think that to speak the truth is something you should be locked in a cage for. As soon as I crossed over, even though we've still had to file papers and go through stuff, nothing. You guys I don't think Americans realize, we don't even let people from Mexico just come and visit. We charge them exorbitant amounts of money, there's drawings, there's lawyers. Now, don't get me wrong, this place isn't perfect, and I know that's gonna come out as we visit down here. But the demeanor, even just coming across the border, it was like they treated you like they were glad to have you, right? Not like a psychopathic border checkpoint agent who, if you twitch wrong, is gonna shoot you, okay? Our border patrol, our police, these people are insane psychopaths, you guys. And we won't win on their turf. And that's why I needed to get a retreat. And here's the thing, we're not here to hide out. We're here to change the narrative. We're here to speak up for the rights of our people and for the rights of all people everywhere. And we cannot effectively do that from inside the walls of a for-profit political prison. I, for one, refuse to lie down and live as a slave. And I will not comply with fascism.
Please leave your message after the tone. When done, hang up or press the pound key.
Hello, my name is Rudy Davis. I live in Forney, Texas. This call is also being recorded by me for the exposure of evildoers in government. I was hoping to leave a message. I believe his name is Prosecutor Mark, who has unethically and illegally targeted Gavin Seim, a patriot who is putting out a message of liberty and freedom based on biblical foundation. I certainly do not approve of what you're doing, and I pray that God Almighty brings his wrath upon you for what you're doing. You and people like you have targeted Schaefer Cox. You've targeted Jeffrey Winehouse. You've targeted Bryce Matthew Quellar. You've targeted Ed and Elaine Brown. You've targeted Russell Landers. And the list goes on, including Skylar Barbeau and the Bundys. And so I want you to know that people are watching what you're doing, and if I were you, I would be ashamed of your actions and running yet another patriotic family out of this country so that they feel that they have to be safer in Mexico than the United States of America. I consider you one of an incredible evildoer working for the minions of Satan and the New World Order, and I pray death and destruction upon you and everything that you're trying to do as far as coming against patriots in this country. You don't have to worry about individuals picking up arms. You have to worry about the wrath of God Almighty, who intervenes in the affairs of men through our prayers. And so what you're doing to Gavin Seim is absolutely horrific, and it will be exposed. And I pray that you are held accountable and you get sent to prison, just like so many patriots are sitting in prison today, that you receive sevenfold what you're doing to innocent patriots throughout this country. You are part of the problem. You are not part of the solution. You are not Batman saving Gotham City from, townsfolk who need to be protected from the likes of Gavin Seim. Gavin Seim is not a threat to anybody. Gavin Seim promotes a message of liberty and freedom, and you, sir, are no ethical representation for any sort of authority whatsoever. You are a scumbag reprobate on a fast train to hell.